Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to 2021. A new year, my first video of the year, and I have some really cute Abercrombie arrivals that I'm going to be sharing later this week, so be sure you subscribe. So for this video, I'm going to be sharing my best of drugstore 2020. So if you would like to see all of my current favorite drugstore makeup, then just keep watching. Okay, so I don't have anything on my face, and I don't even have a moisturizer on my face because it was just all the things to get myself ready today. So I'm gonna start out with my favorite foundation. So I have two. I have one that is my most worn, and then another one that is my most used currently and my favorite. So the first one that I discovered in 2020. So the L'Oreal Infallible up to 24 hour fresh wear. This is the Infallible foundation, SPF 25. This is the foundation that I discovered first in 2020 and what I was using for the first part of the year, and I really liked it. This is on me. I have normal to dry skin. It is definitely something that is going to be a little bit more coverage than the other one I'm going to show you, and also it is a little more matte, natural matte than the other one I'm going to show you. So this is a great foundation if you're looking for something that is not quite as dewy as what I'm going to show you next. I don't have to set this. So this is the shade 465 Sand, and it's a really good match for me. I have plenty of tutorials using that. And then my favorite foundation of 2020 by far is, I use it pretty much every single day over any high-end foundation that I own. It is my Age Perfect, L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation. This is almost done. I haven't been through a foundation in a really long time, so says a lot. I'm in the shade 40 Natural Buff. This has an SPF of 50. I'm just gonna give it a good shake because I haven't got it laying down in my Whitmore organizer, and I just wanna give it a good shake. So how I like to apply the serum foundation is with my BK Beauty 101 brush. I don't like it with a beauty blender. I don't like it with any other foundation brush. I've just found that this is the brush for me. So I apply it directly onto the bristles, and I'm just going to move my mirror. It smells so good. It reminds me of the beach for some reason. I guess because it smells like sunscreen. And I don't have any self-tan on my face right now, so I might be a little pale. I love that this has a SPF, a high SPF, and comes in lots of different colors, and I just do one layer all over, and I'll show you what this looks like. So what I like about this foundation is it is moisturizing, it is buildable to a nice medium, on me, medium to full coverage, and it doesn't sink into any of my fine lines and wrinkles. You guys know, I've said it a million times, I don't have any Botox, you can clearly tell, in my forehead anymore, so it doesn't accentuate my lines. So I love that. It does accentuate my pores. I love this foundation. It's nice and hydrating on my dry skin, and I love applying it with this brush. Just gives me a really nice flawless base, spreads really quick and easy, and it is a fabulous foundation. I've done many tutorials and Get Ready With Me is using this. So that is a nice layer of the foundation. I will link all the products that I refer to or I'm using down in the description bar. Just hit the little arrow, it'll have a drop down menu, and then you can click on any of the products and shop them. So let's see. The matching concealer is probably my favorite concealer from the drugstore, and it's really, really nice. So the Age Perfect Radiant Concealer, I'm wearing the shade 210 Nude Beige. This is a really, really nice concealer. Doesn't accentuate any of my fine lines, gives me nice brightening and coverage. And I probably need to get a little bit of a darker shade for the next one, but I just apply it with that same foundation brush. For bronzer, I don't know, I have two kind of bronzer products that I really like. So this Morphe palette I discovered this year, and I really have been getting a lot of use out of this. It is the Morphe 8F face palette. It's the fair. They have a medium and a dark, but I love these powders, but really one that stands out the most is this Revlon Skin Lights. This was gifted to me earlier in the year, maybe even the year before that, but I have gotten a lot of use out of it. It's very similar to the Candle Glow powder from Laura Mercier that I love. Skin Lights Revlon Sunlit Glow is the color. It's the prismatic bronzer, and you might be scared of it because it's shimmery, but doesn't translate that way on the skin. So I just apply it to the tops of my cheeks and forehead, everywhere you would normally apply bronzer, and I really, really love the tone. For blush, this Honest Beauty, so dirty, you guys, because I use it. This is in my everyday makeup bag. I just take a flat brush like this, or kind of flatter brush like this. It's the 106 brush. This is a cream blush that I use from Honest Beauty, and I just tap it right onto the high points of the cheeks. I love this shade in Peony Pink, and it's so easy to use. It's beautiful. It stays on. It's not hard to blend out, and I just love it. So if you're needing a good blush and it's clean, Clean Beauty, that is a fabulous one to use. Next up is my favorite highlighter. So this highlighter is part of that same Revlon Skin Lights. This is the Revlon Skin Lights Prismatic Highlighter in Twilight Gleam 202. You guys, this highlighter is so pretty. I hope you're gonna be able to tell. It's very natural highlight, but just gives you the prettiest glow. You can see that. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. These are not chalky. They are such a good formula, and I love them. So I'm sure they have other shades. Like I said, these Revlon products were gifted to me at the beginning of the year, but I love them. They are so pretty. Okay, so that's the face products. I think I found some really incredible face products at the drugstore this year. I'm really, really excited about the quality of the products that I found. So for brows, I love this Makeup Revolution London little brow kit. You get a really nice mirror in here. I love that you get the kind of like pomade, the brow shade, which I wish I had a lighter shade in this, and then this beautiful shade that I love to use as eyeshadow. So really easy, throw your bronzer in the crease, throw that on the lid and in the inner corner, and it's gorgeous. But this is a fabulous underneath the brow highlight. So I love that you get tweezers, a little spoolie, and it's just like everything you need. I think it was like $8. So I just brush out my eyebrows. Like I said, I wish I would have got a lighter shade, but that's okay. So the pomade is really what I like the most, because it kind of just makes my brows lay down and stay in place, but gives me a little bit of color to fill them in. So, one brow done, one not. You can just see the difference that it makes in your eyebrow definition and shape. I would have to say that the Madison Beer palette would have to be my favorite eyeshadow palette of 2020. I would say, I don't know. I liked more of my high-end eyeshadows, but if I had to pick one, I did like this one. My favorite of all time that I didn't discover in 2020 is the Morphe 9B palette. If you're gonna spend your money, definitely get this palette. But I will say this one's nice, and this is what I'm gonna use today because, you know, per the rules, that's what I discovered in 2020. So they blend really well. There's nothing wrong with them. I just know that I reach more for a smaller, more condensed palette. And I just don't need all of these shades, but it is really pretty and offers nice pigmentation. So I used that shade in the crease. If you want to warm it up, you can use that kind of mustardy shade at the top. So for all over the lid, I'm going to use this shade down here. Couldn't tell you what it's called because there's no name, but it's just the kind of like champagne shade. I will say this is a gorgeous shade, but it does have fallout of glitter, so I'll definitely probably be regretting this come 5 o'clock when my face is covered in speckles of glitter. That's okay. And underneath the eye, I'll do a little bit of the darker chocolate brown. So my favorite lashes of all time, I didn't discover these in 2020, but I don't use any other lashes really. The Ardell Wispies, just the best eyelashes, I'm telling you. For hooded eyes especially, they are just, they can't be beat. So I am going to, these are the cheapest at Target. So they're $9.89 at Target. Product that I really like that I'm going to use over this glitter to keep it in place is the Eye Glisten by Makeup Revolution. This is a really, really nice product, and it offers way more pigmentation and opacity than any of my other drugstore shades. So really, if you wanted to spend your money on something, I would get the bronzer, put that in your crease, and then grab this in, I believe the shade is, it's Fate. So really, really nice product. I don't use the glitter that much, but I love this cream shadow. My most favorite lip liner of all time, especially the drugstore, that's from the drugstore, is this L'Oreal Color Riche in the specific shade Mating Call. You guys, this lip liner made my 2020 makeup dreams come true. I've never really found any lip liners from the drugstore, but this year I went on a mission and got the Milani Flower Beauty. You guys know I tried so many, but this lip liner stays put all day long. It's like $8 and I'm obsessed. So I'm going to line my lips. I lost, or one of these had dried up for me because I left the cap off. So I immediately went and bought another one at Walmart. But I will link it for you down below. If you like more of that stripped down color, I would say this is almost probably a dupe for Stripped Down from MAC, my favorite lip liner. Like my favorite high-end lip liner. So if you didn't know and you're new to my channel, I do virtual makeup appointments. So we go through your makeup bag. I teach you all my tips and tricks. I'll leave a link down below if you'd like to book that. But this lip liner, every single person that I have done a virtual makeup lesson for, they've gotten this and they have loved it. So there's lots of different colors. Mating Call is my favorite, but Mastermind is more of that rosy, less brown shade, but still the same like depth and intensity as this. But you guys, You can just wear this and a lip balm and you're set. But I will say my most used lip product from the drugstore, besides that lip liner, has to be this Honest Beauty, what is this even called? Lush Sheer. It's called Sheer Blossom. And you can see, like, I have used the heck out of this. But I love this formula. It's moisturizing. I do wish it was a little bit more nude, but I love this. And again, it's clean beauty. And then my number one gloss ever now. Like, you can put a gloss in front of me that I would probably choose over this. It's this L'Oreal Infallible 8-Hour Pro Gloss, specifically in the shade Petal. I want you to watch what this does to my lips. It makes my lips so juicy. I just love it. It's the most comfortable gloss you'll ever own. Stays really well. It's not sticky at all. And it is so beautiful. It just completes any lip combo and just makes it gorgeous. Very hydrating. I cannot recommend this enough. You have to get this product. So good. So 2 things that you get. I'm going to name my top 3. If you get 3 things, these 3 things are what you need to get. This one, especially if you're like a normal to dry skin type, I wouldn't get this if you're oily unless you can set it with a mattifying powder. But these 3 things, the lip liner, the lip gloss, and the foundation, are just standout products. Changed my makeup game, period, in 2020. So I'm going to put a little liquid liner on. I have a new one. So you might remember in my one of my holiday videos, I was sharing the best makeup kits, and I got this Maybelline Master Precise All Day Matte Liquid Liner. This is the shade Matte Black, and it is a really nice felt tip liner. I'm gonna try it for the first time, and I'll let you know what I think. I've been using the Stila Stay All Day. Man, this is an identical dupe for that. Like, down to the brush. So I don't know if it stays all day. I'll have to update you, but it is so nice and black. It's really good. I like that I just barely have to touch the eye. Yeah, really nice. If this doesn't transfer and stays, man, that is gonna be fantastic. So now for the mascara, the Falsies Lash Lift by Maybelline. I don't know if it comes in waterproof. I'm sure it does. It's easy to get off. This isn't the waterproof version. I just have the regular. I don't use waterproof mascara. But I love how just fluttery and pretty this makes your eyelashes. This one gives you really good separation, more separation than the Lash Paradise. But this one does not smudge on me, which I love. The Lash Paradise has been smudging, so I switched to this. So that is the mascara. Obviously I have on false lashes, but you can still tell how pretty it is. Okay, so those are my 2020 drugstore favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will leave everything listed and linked down below for your convenience. And be sure to leave me in the comments, what was your #1 drugstore find? It can be anything. It can be a body product, a lotion, body wash, shampoo, deodorant, makeup, whatever it is. I want to know what your favorites are. And I'm compiling a list of everyone's favorite products, and I'm going to be purchasing the ones I don't own, and I'm going to be doing a video with my subscribers' favorite products. So definitely let me know what your favorites are down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure you subscribe for the Abercrombie try-on and some really fun declutter videos I'm getting in the organization spirit over here in this household. We are decluttering everything. So we're going to see which of my foundations are making the cut in Friday's video. So be sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Find me over on Instagram at Ariel Snyder, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.